Y'all, it's your girl Sharonda, and we back again. Y'all, I'm staying consistent with my YouTube videos. In my last YouTube video, I touched briefly on my little sobriety kick that I've been on. But the title of this video is "Get Off the Phone and Get Off and Get in the Field." And I really wanted to make this video because I've been taking a social media break, and I put that in quotes because I've been going on to post like my content and stuff like that. But I'll get right back off. I'll check in, see what my friends doing and stuff like that. But like really just sitting there and like scrolling and doing all that, it's cooked. And it made me realize the importance of making sure that I'm using my platforms for good, being intentional with how I'm using my platforms, because I feel like taking social media breaks is so important for your mental, because we'll get so caught up in social media and feeling like we're always in comparison to other people and just feeling like we have to continuously be on there to stay present and keeping up with our people. No, sometimes you got to pick up the phone and see what's going on. Like, social media is not enough to really get an understanding of what people going through, what they dealing with, and things like that. Like, I think it's so important to get back into hanging out how we used to and things like that, like having our little kickbacks, just catching up, talking on the phone for hours. Like, everybody's so overstimulated and overworked that we don't even be keeping up with our people how we used to, simply because like social media be having us like really ready to tap out now. And it's so sad, because like I'm always checking in on people, making sure that people okay, but I like to draw back sometimes to see like who gonna actually do that for me. Like, sometimes you'll be needing those reality checks and stuff like that, because people are like how you make them feel, but they won't necessarily like you as a person. And I want to make sure that the people that I'm in community with see me in all of my aspects and everything that I am, and just who I am as a person, not even what I have to offer. Just loving on me for me, and just making sure that they're showing up for me. And like with this sobriety kick, plus taking this social media break, which I also see as a sobriety kick, because the first song that comes to my mind is "Addiction" by Kanye West. What's your addiction? Is it money? Is it girls? Is it weed? I've been addicted, but not one, but not two, but all three. And you can get addicted to many different things, and it doesn't necessarily have to just be substances. It can be social media and people and different things like that. Like, I feel like it's so important to just tap out sometimes and just really ground yourself. Like, I don't know why I felt called to just really take a break. I haven't really indulged in like drinking or smoking for real since October. Like, I've dibbled and dabbled in it, but I can count on one hand since October how many times I've smoked. I can count on one hand from October how many times that I have drank hard liquor. Now, I love my wine, but I haven't had a sip of that shit in over a week. And I think I'm gonna keep going. Like, I really don't miss it. For real. And I think that just feels so good, because it used to be, I'm not gonna sit up here and lie, it used to be days where I feel like I needed that shit. I had to have it. And for me, like it was getting so bad with like alcohol and like weed, like it would take too much for me to even really get to that place where I'm like, oh yeah, I'm high or I'm drunk. And it just made me want to take a step back, because like if it's taking me all that, one, that's a waste of money. And two, it's like, okay, you really need to just take a look at yourself and what it is that you're doing, because it's just like, if it's taking you all this, why are you doing it? Why are you still doing it? Like, it just made me want to just get comfortable with myself, stop needing other things and other people to be my escape, and finding ways to healthily cope, instead of just always feeling like I have to depend on something else or something outside of myself in order for me to feel good about who I am. And that's why I said get off the phone and get in the field. Because, like, for me, let me tell you something. I am so done with making friends and dating via social media. I really got to feel people energy in real life now, because social media has gotten people way too weird, y'all. I will not lie. It's they made people way too weird, and I don't like it, because people think they have so many options. And like, you will meet people in real life with friendships, and you'll realize that they're real life mean girls. They don't really have no confidence, and it took me my whole life to get the confidence that I have now. And I'd be damned if a motherfucker take me back to where the fuck I used to be when I worked so hard to becoming the woman that I am today. And it's like, people will put you on this pedestal, right? And they'll come around you to look for a flaw. They don't even genuinely have your best interest at heart. So it's just like, it gets so weird, because now I'm able to clock it. Like, it was so long, like I would consistently be making these friends on social media, and it just always got too weird. Like, it was too much bullshit there because of shit they wasn't working through within themselves. And also myself, I'm not gonna sit up here and act like I've been completely innocent, but I know I've been a great friend to hoes. I say that with my chest. I am a great person to be around, and that's why I had to get aware of who I was allowing in my energy, because it's easy for you to turn into the things that you hate, the things that you work hard to get out of, and the universe will send you tests to see if you really, about what you say you about. You able to have your discernment? Can you see when somebody got you fucked up? Are you going to speak up for yourself? Are you going to stand up for yourself? You know? Because like I said, like, people will come around you trying to find a flaw, or like some niggas will try to come around you and want to fuck just to say that they touched you, just to say that they had you, just to say that you part of their collection and shit like that. Like, these niggas really be thinking they future, and that nigga is really a simp. But that's another conversation for another day. And I just don't have time for that in my energy and my space anymore. Like, for me, it's just like, it's just so much more that I want for myself, and I'm consistently upgrading and updating my frequency. Like, I can't be around anything that I've prayed God to take me out of, things that I've cried to God about to bring me out of. I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it no more. That's why I said I'm done. I'm done making friends, dating, all that via social media, because it's just like I said, like, people just too far gone, and people be getting too over familiar. Like, especially like when y'all been following each other for years and stuff like that. Like, I be checking myself too to remind myself, we're not friends. I don't know you. I know of you, but I don't really know you. And I'm not gonna sit up here and act like I know you and we're cool simply because we've been following each other, or we no. If I don't even met you in person, I don't know you. And I'm not gonna sit up here and act like I do. And I want motherfuckers to stop acting like they know me. We don't have to do that. We know of each other. They're cool. That's as far as it goes. And that's okay. That is okay. Because again, like I said, like, people will come on social media and put on this whole, this front, like they really this, like they really that. And don't get me wrong, yes, you got to move in the energy that you want to be. But at the same time, facades don't last but for so long. Let's just keep it a buck. And I feel like that's what used to turn people off about me, because everything people see on social media is amplified in person. Point blank and period. And I know that shit be turning people, it be turning people off, and it be fucking with people, because like, when your light shines so brightly, like, you're going to irritate the demons inside of a motherfucker. And some people don't even notice that they be having that shit within them. Because I'm the type of person, G, I swear to God, I can't be around, like, when people would bring me around different people, like, I'm so spiritually tapped in, I'm so grounded, like, it's just, I can be around you and somebody that you've been on for years, and I can tell you they don't like you for real. Just the way that they cracking jokes about you, just the way that they talking about you, just the way they talking about other people, I can notice that shit off back. Just the way that they're treating me off rip. Because when people meet me, and it be throwing people off, because when you meet me, I'm a very observant person, especially if we're in an environment that's like with multiple people around. It's a party or whatever. Like, it's just more than 5-10 people, and I don't know these people. I gotta look and see, like, before I even actually interact, because people be trying to make you feel bad. Like, yeah, I'll speak, but like, really interact, like, I want to be cool with you, nah, I ain't finna do all that. I'm done like faking the funk. Like, if my energy don't mesh with yours, I'm not finna sit up here and play them games like, oh, I want to develop a relationship or connection with you. No. Because for me, my integrity, my morals, my beliefs, all that come before anything to try to make a connection. I don't give a fuck about trying to misuse nobody about what it is that they can do for me, or what position, and I don't care. If who you are as a person doesn't align with me, and we don't even have to be close. We don't have to be friends. We could be acquaintances. We could be colleagues. We can do that. But I'm not doing that with people that I still don't have that respect for. My energy just does not mesh with yours. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it at all. And now it's like, it's definitely different, like, because it's like, I was talking to my friend, like, it's not a lot of spaces that we can go to that don't require to get drunk or smoking, or like, that's how people be bonded for real. Like, people don't even really be having bonds. They be bound by trauma, drinking, smoking, gossiping, and stuff like that. And people make it seem like you're missing out because simple things make you happier than all this extra shit that people then portray to themselves make them happy. I don't have to do all that extra stuff to make me happy anymore, because I wasn't even really happy when I was doing that stuff. It was an escape. Like, I love just being in the house with my baby. We be kicking it, we be chilling, I play my music, put some jazz on, like just chilling, like, cooking my meals. I love to cook, like journaling, just figuring out like how I want my business to look, being on Pinterest, like just quiet, just like not an escape, but like I'm really at peace. I'm having a life that I'm creating a life that I don't have to escape from. I feel like that is so important to have because a lot of people are not satisfied with where they are and what they have and who they are. And I don't feel that way. And people are trying to guilt you or make you feel bad because you enjoy the simple things. I'm learning how to be okay with being bored. Like the other day, it was so funny. I left my phone upstairs. I had went and made me something to eat. And I'm just waiting, so I can get back into my groove, put something in the microwave. And I'm just like sitting there waiting. And I'm like, damn, what? Now? No, nothing. Now. So just sit still. Just sit still. Just sit still and enjoy the fact that there's nothing going on. Like, it is okay to be bored. You are at peace. Like, consistently feeling like you looking for the next dopamine hit that doesn't even last that long. Like, it's okay for nothing to be going on in your life that is just like so dire, so detrimental, some type of chaos, no, like it's okay to relax, to have your nervous system relax. It's okay to be that. But again, when we consistently live in that fight or flight mode, you're not going to feel like you're not going to feel like it's okay to relax. Like that's why I feel like a lot of people equate abuse to love, because like I'm such a loving person. G, you know how many people then threw me to the wayside simply because of how loving I am? They're always looking for a catch. Baby, ain't no catch. I am the catch. They're always looking for a catch with me because they've equated abuse to love, and they'd rather be with somebody who consistently doesn't make them feel good, but deep down inside, that's all they know. So they're gonna stay there. They're gonna stay in what's familiar to them because that's what they're used to. And I ain't got time for that no more. But again, it goes back to social media and people just consistently being plugged into what everybody else got going on instead of trying to figure out, what it is that I like. What is it that I want? Like, everybody always trying to make everybody else happy, but are you really at peace if you're not at peace? What the fuck is keeping in peace if you're not at peace? That's why I just don't have time for a lot of bullshit no more, y'all. I swear to God, like I'm definitely on a different type of time, and I'm standing on McDonald's. That means I'm standing on big business. You feel me? I ain't got time to be sitting up here playing around people and letting people in my energy, and they don't mean themselves well. People don't even be loving and liking themselves. It's nothing you can do for me if you don't like yourself. If you don't have nothing going for yourself. If you consistently sitting up here crashing out about niggas. It's nothing that you can do for me. There's nothing that you can do for me when you're not making yourself happy, when you're not at peace with yourself, when you are not content with what you have going on. You're going to come in my life and your shit is going to spill into my shit. And I've had that happen so many times. People being so much bullshit, and then I'm sitting up here looking like the bad guy. And it's like, bro, I wouldn't even be going through what I'm going through right now if it wasn't for you. You bringing this energy to me and to my doorstep. And that's why I be cool when people coming in my energy and they don't have nothing good and they don't have nothing productive to bring to me. Like, if it's not genuinely bringing me joy, it's not bringing me money, I don't want to be around it. And people will try to make you seem like you crazy. Because again, like I said, like you get to a space where you okay with being bored, like you okay with being at peace. You don't need all that chaos and that drama. You don't need to consistently, oh, let me see what this nigga doing. I'm finna bother this nigga. No, it's okay to just sit with yourself and figure yourself out and figure out what it is that you actually need. Because I definitely said to God, he gotta come to me in a dream and tell me that this is my husband for me to take another motherfucker serious, and I mean it. I'm not playing. Because these people that come in your life and they don't even have nothing to offer you because they're not doing nothing for themselves. They're not even doing the shadow work within themselves. They're not checking themselves. And I'm way past the point of telling people about themselves, y'all. I see that we don't mesh. Oh, I'm out. It ain't really nothing to talk about. I don't want to talk no more. I don't want to keep talking people head off and telling them what's wrong or what they need to fix. If you don't see it, you don't see a problem with how you moving and how you acting, baby, it's nothing that I can say. Because everything that I say to you is going to feel like an attack until you actually sit down and listen. You got to consider the source when it comes to criticism. So if you don't value what I'm saying, if you don't respect what I'm saying, you don't respect me, and I don't need to be around you. The fuck? Like, I'm really getting to that space where I'm just grounding myself. I'm getting back into listening to my healing frequencies, meditation, my yoga, just really loving on myself, really showing up for myself. I'm getting off the phone and I'm getting in the field, y'all. Like, I bought me a new planner and journal and stickers to go in it, and it's been making my journaling and experience so much more fun. And it's just been making me want to get up and do it, because it's just like I got something cute and fun to look forward to, and just having those conversations with myself and God, and just loving on myself. Like, the radical love that I've gained for myself within this last month it's been outstanding. It's something that I've never seen in myself before. But when you want different, you move different, and I'm just loving the energy that I'm in. And that's why, again, I'm getting off the phone and I'm getting in the field, because I don't have time to be dealing with people who consistently bringing my frequency down. Sometimes some seasons require nothing but you and God. And that's where I've been. Because the people who genuinely care about you, they're not going to make you feel no certain type of way when you fall back and you got to get you together. Because yes, people are going to love coming around you when you turned up, when you drunk, when you you high, when you got the money, when you always, people are going to love coming around you. But when you have those seasons that require you to be still, who is really in your corner? Who's sending you love? That's what you need to be reevaluating. Who can you actually tell your dreams and aspirations to? Because people are like, oh, don't tell people what you got going on. If you can't tell the people around you what you got going on, you need to reevaluate who the fuck is in your corner. Straight up. You should be able to talk to the people about what you got going on. Or else you need to get them the fuck away from you. And you don't have to cut them off completely, but you got to learn how to place people in your life accordingly. Everybody ain't a friend. Everybody ain't part of your soul tribe. Some people are just cool. They're associates. They homies. And that's all right. Get off the phone and get in the field to get you together. Take you serious. Stop waiting on other people to tell you who you is, and define that for yourself. Okay? Because it's way more unhealed, not doing the work as motherfuckers out here than it actually is people who actually are. Stop letting people play with you. And the only way that that's going to happen is if you stop playing with yourself and you notice the signs early. You check that shit at the door. Because people you can't have uncomfortable conversations with are not people that you need in your circle anyway. And that's just period. And I'm out, y'all. I hope that this resonates in some type of way. Leave a comment down below. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Tell a friend to come over here so we can have some real ass conversations.